Hi guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not a date or time specific reading, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Cancerian, that's fine as well. And sometimes you may need to reverse the energies, meaning it might speak more to you about your experience in the connection than it does about your person. So let me just let you know that we do still have, I've been telling everybody, the Venus is retrograde in the sign of Leo. And yesterday, today, it's my kitten. We have the Sun and Venus are conjunct. And we, I don't know where he's run into. Very vocal today. If you see any Dyson splice, it's just because he has lost his mind and I have to put him upstairs. I'm trying to get him to adjust and be cool with what I do without demanding my attention. Anyway, so we have the Cazimi, we have Venus in the heart of the Sun. So really beautiful energy, powerful, and the most important part of her retrograde cycle. We also have the new moon in Leo coming up on the 16th, so stay tuned for a special reading on that. Okay, that was that. So let me go ahead and activate the reading. I'm going to pull from Divine Abundance. I'm still feeling that Lionsgate energy. So I'm looking for all the magic, miracles, and manifestation I can get. Here we go. Allowing. Whoop. Are you coming through? Okay, say hi. Okay. So we have the card that says allowing. I'm going to let mommy work. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. I'll read it again. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Feels very divine feminine, very empress-like, okay? So let's jump in. I'm going to pull the spread and give you my general impressions, and then we'll go ahead and get the details from the clarifiers. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's go. Overall energy for the reading is the moon, so some apprehension, right? Maybe a little bit of fear, but it could be calling you to trust your intuition or rely on it would be a better way to say that. Rely on your intuition if there's something you have some uncertainty about. Really interesting, because I'm going at the recent past here is we have the Eight of Swords, some stuck energy, but the beautiful Four of Wands in the middle there with the Wheel of Fortune. So again, a fated sacred connection here. It was definitely destiny that you met, and it feels to me like there's some kind of, there was some, because this is the recent past, some kind of mental processing where you felt stuck. Maybe you weren't sure what to make of this connection. Maybe you had, self-doubts, second-guessing yourself about it. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it does feel like to some degree we're talking about divine time as well. Now, in the present energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Strength card. So if you're in consideration of the future, of building a life with someone, Temperance is coming in to say, yeah, just right now, it's about seeking some balance here, allowing yourself to kind of go with the flow and trust that in time all the energies will come into flow and balance. And the Strength card is pointing to your need to kind of see yourself as capable of overcoming any obstacles that are on the path. And I'm feeling that obstacle because I've got the Moon, the Eight of Swords, and Temperance is saying don't sweat it just yet. It's the card in the center, so all the energy goes there like the vortex of the spread. Now, in the near future, we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. And it's almost as if I'm seeing this moment where you're both wistful about the past, but hopeful for the future. The Three of Wands to me is a card, if you're in the right energy, it's a card of anticipation. With the Two of Wands, we make the decision. We choose the path. We set some intentions in motion, the action steps that need to be taken to sort of draw whatever it is we desire toward us. This is it coming toward us. It's the ships coming in card. So it feels very much like there's something that will be anticipated that could bring in a lot of wish fulfillment. But you got one leg in the past and one in the future. So that is something we'll let the clarifiers tell us what to do with that. So very interesting. All the readings so far, you're the fourth in this series, have been showing strong energies of sacred bonds, sacred soul connections, twin flame soulmates. Really powerful that it's all coming up right now in this particular time, in this month where we have a blue moon, we have two full moons, a new moon, we have Venus in the heart of the sun, in Leo, in retrograde. It's a lot happening. Mercury is going to kick retrograde on the 23rd as well. So yeah, it's a powerful, powerful month. And how could I forget Lion's Gate? All right, so what I'm seeing here is for the overall energy is the uncertainty, is the apprehension. It's almost like you're looking for some information here. It's a little more than curiosity with this Page of Swords. It feels like you're absolutely looking for some clarity, for some information, persevering, but a little bit apprehensive about what you may find out. Underneath is the Queen of Wands. So that's leading me to believe that in this situation, to some degree, you may feel a little disempowered. It's almost like she's coming through reverse. So let's see the Eight of Swords with the Four of Wands in the past. Yeah. So I do feel there's some questions around this person's intentions. I feel like that's what got you all stuck there. We have that Eight of Swords twice underneath Seven of Swords, right? Should I move forward with this or not? And if you find yourself in that moment, all this stuck energy kind of holding that chariot still, it feels like it was probably due to a question of this person's intentions. Can I trust this situation? Is it what I think it is? Right? Who is this person to me? This came up, by the way, for the Gemini reading as well. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, you might want to watch that. Or if you have Gemini in your chart, you might want to watch that reading if you missed it. So now let's look at the Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting a hint here with the energies underneath that there may be some concerns about third party, because this is beautiful, right? This is the beginning of something that might lead toward life partnership. That's what I'm getting from this part of the reading. And yet it's almost like I got more I need to learn here. So I'm just going to step gingerly. I'm going to take this one day at a time, one step at a time. And if it's meant to be, it'll be, because there's something here with regard to third party that you may not be focused on, but in the back of your mind, it's kind of rolling around there. Feels to me like there's a question of intentions and or if there is conscious awareness of third party, it's like, how is this going to play out? And that's what has all the stuck energy of the Eight of Swords, which makes sense. So let's see the Ten of Pentacles with the Temperance card. This is present energy, Magician, Two of Pentacles, Temperance again. I love how this is coming out with Temperance in your unconscious awareness and also from the top of the deck in the center. So Spirit's trying to show you how important it is to exercise some self-control and restraint here. If you're here as the Cancerian, you probably don't have any trouble with self-control and restraint. Cancerians stereotypically are pretty cautious and careful. So I'm not really worried about that, but it feels like the message is strong. Don't make any snap decisions, in other words. If you're trying to manifest life partnership, if that's what you're trying to create for yourself, believe that that's what you're doing, and don't take any impulsive action based on a suspicion, based on a hunch. Now, intuition is one thing, suspicion is a whole different animal. It's a much lower vibration, and what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck feels more suspicious. So I'd be focusing on that, because you're being guided to moderate, right? Everything in moderation with temperance, moderate that impulse. It's okay to have things be a little up in the air and not have a decision made yet. That's perfectly fine. Let's look at temperance with the strength card. There she is, Venus, the Empress, King of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's a great deal of attraction, but I feel like this person may be a bit of a mystery to you. The King of Swords can often be that, but it's still, this is coming through as someone with honor and integrity. And because we want to take action on it, we kind of got to get over that energy where we feel disempowered, where we're falling into patterns of suspicion. I mean, if you know that you're dealing with someone who isn't being honest with you, that's a whole different animal. But if it's coming into your unconscious awareness because of nervousness, because of fears being triggered, insecurities rising to the surface, that's a you thing. That's something that you need to work on to overcome, because this looks really beautiful. And it feels to me like it's headed in a good direction, provided you don't let the past issues with other people carry forward into the potential future that could bring you all the happiness you want. So that's what I think I'm seeing here, that there may be some remnants of the ghosts of Christmas past coming back up for you that have nothing to really do with this person. But that's just how it's coming through. So remember, it's a general reading, not a private reading. If you want a private reading, there's a link in the description box below for that. But it feels to me like in a general way, I'm seeing this apprehension come up and this suspicion creeping in, because something feels familiar that you've experienced before in another connection. Does that make sense? And now it's rising to the surface. So we want to kind of tamp that. We want to, nip that in the bud. Put our game face on, get our confidence back, not feel so disempowered in this situation, and just take one baby step at a time. As you're learning about this situation or this person or this connection, you'll get the information you need. Right now, it feels like things are going well, but you're a little bit on the fence. So let's see the future. We have the 5 of Cups with the 3 of Wands. Ace of Swords, the Moon, yes, High Priestess. So now we're getting trust your intuition, override the fear. Clarity comes in and helps you sort of look forward instead of backward. That's the thing. I feel like the information you're seeking comes in. The Ace of Swords is like a divine gift of knowledge, insight, wisdom, sometimes an epiphany from spirit that will help clear up any fears you might have. Trust your intuition, your inner knowing. Don't fall prey to suspicion. Release anything from the past, because you're not going that way. You're going forward. Something really beautiful is coming toward you. So I do feel like, although you are a little triggered, you seem to get back on track with the awareness of where the fears are coming from. So let's see the 3 of Wands with the 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. I do feel there is this moment, and I feel it's for you. I really feel it's for you, where you kind of have to take a stand for what it is you want. What is it that you're calling in, 3 of Wands? What is it that you're trying to manifest with this magician energy? And, do it from a position of inner authority, from independence and autonomy, more of a situation of, I want you, I don't need you. I want you. It's a very different feeling, right? And allow yourself the construct of being able to work through any differences, but take a stand on what you want so that you can ensure yourself some wish fulfillment instead of staying stuck in the past of regrets, mistakes, things you feel that have been lost to you. If you're trying to call something in, do it from a position of inner authority. I just stuck to the table. And realize that there isn't anything you can't work through, provided you take a stand for it. I'm not seeing the Seven of Wands in any defensive way. I'm seeing it as more of a, yeah, this is what I want. This is who I am. I know my worth and value. And so I'm not going to settle for anything less than what I desire and deserve, because my intentions are in alignment with that. But I realize it may take some work. And because we're coming through with some moments in this reading of uncertainty, of not feeling sure, of being apprehensive, of feeling stuck, of second-guessing yourself, of second-guessing this person, because I'm seeing all that in various spaces, I think when we get to the near future, this part of it, it's like, yeah, no, I'm just going to take stock in myself and believe I'm worthy of what it is I desire, and that I'm going to work through anything that needs to be worked through. Period, full stop. So that's what I have. What I would like to do before I give you the astrology is let you know that in the first sentence of the description box is where you find the link to the extended. We're going to go into the extended and look at the whole situation from this King of Swords point of view. So that may help give us all the answers that you're trying to get right now, that you haven't gotten and that you're persevering for, but that it's really triggering some energies of feeling disempowered. So we're going to look at it from their point of view. How do they see this situation? How do they see you, think about you, or feel about you at this time? And what are their intentions toward you and the connection going forward? That's what we're going to do. But for now, the moon is out twice. That's Pisces. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Wands is Aries. We have the Chariot is Cancerian energy. That's one of your cards. We have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. The Magician is Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. Temperance card is out twice. That's Sagittarius. Here is Venus and the Empress, which rules Taurus and Libra. King of Swords is Aquarius. Strength card is Leo. High Priestess is Pisces. Nine of Pentacles happens to be Virgo. FYI. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Let's take a look at this King of Swords over at the extended. I'll see you there in a minute. Bye for now.